You're watching Endeavor TV with the brand new Sony Xperia SP smartphone here, which has a 4.6-inch screen, aluminum body design, looks quite nice. We have a plastic back cover which you can take off, 8 megapixel full HD camera, flashlight, microphone and a speaker built in. And what's actually really nice about this brand new smartphone by Sony is that we have a little see-through part here on the bottom that we already have seen last year in a few previous models, and there's also some LEDs in the bottom that can glow in different colors, which I will show to you in just a second. Let's see first the device from the outside. We have a dedicated camera button, on and off switch and volume control, of course 3.5mm headphone jack, and you can connect via micro USB. And if you turn on the device, you will see that we have a beautiful 720p Bravia engine, 4.6-inch screen. Internally there's a Qualcomm 1.7 GHz processor, and this is a prototype, and also the black one. Let's see which one you would like better. There's also red available, and actually we have a little smaller device also, which is called the Sony Xperia L, also in black and white here, and you can see here 4.3-inch compared to 4.6. There's not much difference actually in size if you look at it like this, since it has a different design here, kind of a Arc S design from last year with 4.3-inch, and compared to the 5-inch model, the Xperia Z, of course this is a lot smaller, but it feels kind of the same in weight. We have a 2370 milliamp battery inside, so in terms of thickness actually the SP is a little bit thicker than the Z, but it will be also cheaper when it comes to the market. Then the 4.7-inch HTC One is also a lot more expensive. Has also a high resolution screen, 4.7-inch, but again in size about the same. In terms of thickness, you can see the SP has more to it, but we have a dedicated camera button, and it feels, I think, a little bit better in your hand, since the edges are smoother than here on the HTC One. Otherwise, of course, the Apple iPhone 5 is also about the same in height, but of course in width you can see here the difference between 4-inch and 4.6-inch, and well, here you can also see that both aluminum devices are actually quite beautiful. But of course, as I said again, the Sony Xperia SP will be cheaper, and the Samsung Galaxy S3 with 4.8-inch, again about the same size, a little bit more round edges, and in thickness about the same. So we have also the microphone right here on the front, I didn't mention yet, and the Bravia engine has of course a few nice features, like when you unlock the device that you can access the camera right away, and music that you have on your phone. So let's just try out the camera. If you take a picture of something, you will see that when you look at it in the album, here on the bottom there are the LEDs that will see what the main color is in the picture and change the colors accordingly here on the bottom. So that's a bit of a nice feature here. Otherwise, when you get a phone call or text message, you will have different colors on the bottom, so you can use this as a status LED. Otherwise, we have again here a beautiful keyboard built in with swipe functionality, which is one of the best at Sony. You can choose between different languages, and you can also, of course, rotate the screen to maybe even type a lot faster this way in landscape mode. Otherwise, we have, of course, a few programs by Sony pre-installed. We have NFC built in, which is quite important nowadays to be able to pay wirelessly. And otherwise, you can, of course, send data over Android Beam to different Android devices with NFC, and we have the standard Google programs installed also, but also Video Studio, where you can, of course, access or cut your video files that you shot with the camera. We also have a front camera built in, which has a VGA quality, not 720p, but it's still totally enough to shoot some self-portraits for Facebook maybe. And it should come out to market in the few next months. This was the Sony Xperia SP here in a short hands-on. My name is Balazs Gal for Endeavor TV. Thank you much for watching.